like for that, you know do you know the method how to solve that part? Like you have any? Yes. So this ax square plus bx plus c, what is this called as?
So completing the square method.
But what is this equation? Why we are applying the completing square method on any equation, anything? What is this? This is a quadratic equation, right?
Yes.
This is quadratic equation. And if you want to apply the completing square method, it means you want to change this into the vertex form. We can say it's you want to change this into y is equal to ax minus h square plus k. In this form you want to change, means into whole square, right? So we'll take example. Suppose y is equal to 3x square, let's say 12x and plus 4, just a random example. So first of all, when you are doing completing square method, you have to change the coefficient of x square into 1, right? So first of all, the rule is to make this coefficient 1. How will you make this coefficient 1, Ritika?
You change x to 1.
We can take 3 common here. You want to make this x square, the coefficient of x square as 1. Right now, what is the coefficient of x square?
3.
3, yes. So you can take 3 common, and then what would be inside? It would be just x square,
Yeah.
right? Plus, what would be here? If you take 3 common from 12x.
X.
4. Only x. 3 in, if you take 12, 3 common from 12, it would be 4, right? Then it will become 12. No? 3 into 4 is what? 12. So 4x. And then can we take 3 common from 4?
Yeah.
No, it's not possible. Can we take 3 common from 4? No, it's not possible. So you have to write. So what you can do, just don't take 3 common from 4. Just close the bracket. That would be the better option. Otherwise, your number, the last option would be in fraction form.
Yeah.
That's just a 4 outside. Then after that, what you have to do for squaring, completing the square, whatever the coefficient of x, you have to divide this by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. Then you have to square this. So 2 square is 4. So it means whatever the number you are getting here by dividing and squaring, you have to add here. It means x square plus 4x plus 4 and minus 4, and then plus 4 outside. So this 3, can we write these 3 things as x plus 2 whole square? Do you know about this? Why I have written these 3 things as whole square?
Because can you times it by 2? You might. You can 2 goes into 4. That's it.
2 is 4, but why? Where is 4x? What about this 4x? Okay, I think what I observe, we have to start little bit from the beginning. There are some concept that is not clear. So I'm not going to complete this method right now. Just let's talk about the quadratic equation, right? Like what is the first topic that you mentioned here in topic 3? It's algebraic manipulations. Okay, solving quadratics, right? So let's start with let's start with the quadratic equation. So first of all, tell me what is the difference between linear equation or the quadratic equation? What is the basic difference here?
I think in quadratic there's formula which is minus b plus squared BAC over 2a. I think this is formula for that.
Yeah.
And then
Before
linear,
this, yeah, linear.
I think linear is a square plus b squared.
Is good.
Plus c squared.
No. See, what is the main basic difference here? That linear equation means when the degree is what? Degree is 1. And the quadratic means when the degree is 2. Suppose I'm giving you any example here, like x plus 3 is equal to 0. Can I say it's a linear function? It's a linear equation. Because what is the coefficient of x here? X is what? It's a variable.
Yeah.
Right? So for what you have to check the degree of variable. X is the variable. So what is the degree of variable here? 1. If there is nothing present on the power, it means it's 1. So if the degree is 1, it's a linear function. If the degree is 2, it means that is what? Like suppose x square plus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. So if the degree is 2, that means that is quadratic equation.
Yeah.
Okay, so here the highest degree is 2, it means it's a quadratic equation. So this is the main difference between linear and quadratic. Now, how to solve any quadratic equation? We know how to solve simple linear equation. It's very simple, like you have 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. So what would be x here? How will you solve this?
To divide 4.
Divide 4. Which side? Both left side?
Or do you divide both numbers by 2?
No, this is just 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. You want to find x. You want to find the value of x here. So what you can do, take this 4 on the right side. It is minus 4. Then what we have to do, divide both sides by 2. So if you divide both sides by 2, it would be 2x by 2. And this would be minus 4 by 2. So it means x is what? Minus 2.
Yeah.
Have you done this? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, x plus 5 is equal to 0. So what is x here?
X is equal to minus 5.
Minus 5, yeah. And let's say 4x is equal to 4x is minus 3 is equal to 0. What is x here?
4x is equal to plus 3. Like 4x is equal to just 3.
4x is equal to 3. So what is x?
1.2.
It is 3 by 4. It's not 1.2. You have to divide both sides by 4 now. So this is 4x divided by 4. This is 3 by 4. So x is equal to 3 by 4. Just write your answer in fraction, no problem. Okay.
Yeah.
In the same way, how to solve the quadratic equation? So suppose you have x square, let's say 5x and 6 is equal to 0. So whatever the coefficient of x, what is the coefficient of x here?
5.
Yes. So that would be the sum. Just write here for the sum. For some time, just write sum is what? 5. And the product is going to be the coefficient of x square and the constant. What is coefficient of x square?
1.
1 into constant 6. So product is going to be 1 into 6, which is 6. So we have to find those two numbers whose sum is going to be 5 and product is going to be 6. Do we have any two numbers? If you just add those two numbers, then you get 5. And if you product those two numbers, you get 6.
Yeah.
Which two numbers? Think about that.
Wait, can you repeat the question?
Yeah. I said there are two. Think about those two numbers. If you just add those two numbers, the sum would be 5. If you product those two numbers, your product would be 6. Adding will give you 5 and product will give you 6. Do we have any of those two numbers?
2 and 3.
and 3. It means we can write this 5 as, we can write this 5x